Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How's It Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free beer night. And the beer we're going for tonight is a collaboration brew between Pastore and Mash Gang. It's this one. It is Sorbetto. And what better weather to have a sorbet sour than 30 degrees in the summer. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, it's 0.5% ABV, as is just about everything Mash Gang do. And it says that it's a low alcohol orange, pineapple, vanilla sorbet sour beer made with the no and low masters at Mash Gang. The next step in our low alcohol lactic fermented beverages, 0.5%, lovely acidity, tangy and fruity sorbet goodness. And there you go. So you've got some pretty funky artwork on the can. You've got I suppose you could call that a skeleton with a ram's head on it holding some sorbet. It's all very death metal. It's all very cool. I like it. It's fun. It's great fun. Let's get it out into a glass, enjoy, and see what we think. Well, I say hope we enjoy. So, as I'm sure you can tell, we're back home. We're not in the usual recording room though, because that's all still upside down and back to front and full of boxes. But the pour is into my teku. It is pale, almost clear. And as with most sours, I expect not a lot of head. There's not. It's almost gone. You've got a very orangey, slightly, ever so slightly hazy liquid in your glass. Looks like the sort of thing you might get antibiotics for. Anyway, looks on everything. See what it smells like. It smells funky. It does. It smells. You get the funk up front from the sour, then you get a bit of orange. You get a bit of pineapple. You get a bit of soap. It smells interesting. Let's have a taste. Cheers. It is a little bit tart. The body is thin to medium. It does that tart thing quite well. It leaves that kind of funny feeling in your mouth. It's weird. Orange, I get. Lemon, maybe. Vanilla, I think is lost on me in this one. But I'm liking the tang. It is the most tangy alcohol-free sour that I've had. I would love it if they pull your ass up to your elbows. That would be brilliant. But so far, this is the strongest sour, if you follow me, in the alcohol-free world that I've had. It's refreshing. It's light. And there is that little soapy tang. Interesting. So, before we go to the proper scoreboard of joy for the first time in nearly 9 weeks, we go to the aid memoir, which says there have been 100 check-ins, 3 from people I know, 3.11 average, 4 from the people I know. I've missed those boards. I have. Pop that one there, just for good fun. My scoreboard of joy is currently void of anything. Let's give it some, shall we? So, starting with the looks. It looks like a sour should. You know, it's clear-ish. There's no head to speak of. I've yet to have a sour beer, alcoholic or otherwise, with a good head on it. I like the colour. I like the clarity, with that just touch of haze to it. It works. My glass cleaning skills still need a little bit of work on them. But I cannot fault the look of the beer at all. It's having a point. The aroma, I'm not a fan of the soapy smell. There is that soap. It's like when you get bubbles as a kid. You blow through the little thing. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. I'm getting a bit of orange though. I have to say, I'm not a fan of the aroma. I do like the orange, so it's not going to get 0. It just, that soap kills it for me. So I'm going to give it the 0.25 because there's something in there I like. The body works. It's light to medium. Got good crisp carbonation. It's clean. It's refreshing. It does do the sour thing well. Leaves you that kind of funky feeling in your mouth. I like it. It's having a point. The taste. Get past the soap, which hits you straight away. That is a disappointment. Then you get the citrus, and then you get the sharpness. And I really like the sharpness. It's just a shame about that soapiness. When that fades, it's glorious. I'm going to give it 0.5, just because it is glorious once it fades. 0.5. And the finish, it does what a sour should. It leaves you kind of a little bit of feeling there at the back of your jaw. Clean, crisp, a little bit claggy, if that makes sense. Can't fault that, so I'm going to give it a point. Which means Sorbetto has got 3.75 out of 5 from me. Bonus points. You can't have the full bonus because it didn't get a full 5 out of 5. Would I buy it again? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say no to that one because of the soapy thing and because of the fact I'm just not the biggest sour fan in the world. It's the first sour that I've had that's had the soapy vibe, and I'm happy to be corrected and say that's just an attribute of the hop that might be used. We don't know. I don't know anyway. But here we are. Win some, you lose some. Value for money, though. It's tricky. It's a tricky one on this instance because I didn't pay for this one. This came as part of my beer for a year box that I got as part of the crowdfunder. Would I part with money for it? Offer this experience? I'm going to say I'm going to stick to my guns that I always do with Mash Gang beers and say they are always value for money because a lot of love goes into them, a lot of thought, care and attention and quality ingredients. It's just this one doesn't suit my palate and I've got to make that clear. It's not bad beer, it just doesn't suit my palate. So yeah, Sorbetto from Pastore and Mash Gang got 3.75 out of 5 with a value for money. I've missed those boards. I have. So there we go. It's Friday night. Can't win them all. But I always enjoy trying new beers. So if you like that slightly... does it mention the hops actually? Does it? Doesn't mention the specifics. No. I know Sabro can sometimes have that soapiness to it. But yeah, if you like that slightly, we call it clean flavour, then this one will absolutely be up your street. But that said, it is refreshing, it's clean, it's crisp. It's going to go down the hatch and be enjoyed, that's for sure. So yeah, give it a try. That's been a beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.